Hello, hello. I am Alicia Richard, and welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I will be talking about some of my favorite things from the whole entire year of being a mom, a boy mom for the third time. So, all of these items are things that I have used on a consistent basis, and I am sharing this video because as a busy mom, having a career, a couple side hustles, being married, and really just having a busy life, I wanted to share some of the things that have been useful for me on my journey. So this video is ideal for you if you are expecting a child, or some of these things that I have are the perfect gifts for new moms. So maybe you know somebody that is about to have a baby and you could just share this video with them of some of the items that I talk about, because these are things that are like low-key what you need. It's not an entire list, but just some of the things that I feel were very helpful for me on my journey as a mother of 3 boys. And I'm just sharing this information for you. So if you like any of this content, make sure that you share, and let's hop right on into the video. Okay, so when it comes to the busy mom style, this video right here, I am showing you how I styled my hair to achieve this look. This is a really simple busy mom style. Of course, you see I have my hair that is in a ponytail. The hair is in a ponytail. It's kind of just slicked to the side. It is pull proof, right? Because a lot of times my baby likes to pull on my hair, and he's very interested in my hair sometimes. So this hairstyle is definitely pull proof. It is baby proof. I would consider this hairstyle to be baby safe. And so just enjoy this video. Let's hop right on into this content. And if you have any more suggestions on anything additional that I can share, make sure that you to my most favorite product that I have for my baby. So the most thing that is my favorite. Now I do have a favorite, but I purchased this right here. It has his name right here. So I love this blanket because I use it especially I had him in April. So like he could take naps with it. He could, I take it with me when I have his car seat. I take the blanket like everywhere. I take this blanket. So not only did I buy like this huge blanket right here, but I also bought the smaller blanket as well, and the smaller blanket actually has like his name on the blanket as well. So what I normally do is, I'm sure that for like the summer months, I would use this blanket right here if I need to, and then I normally use this during the winter months. And the good thing about what I'm telling you is these are actually good gifts. So if you don't have any children, then consider like all of this as something that you could actually purchase for someone that is going to have a baby. So even if you don't have a child, like these are good gifts that you could get for them. But when I saw like these blankets, I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta get it for my son. The good thing about these blankets as well is like he could carry these blankets even when he's in kindergarten or pre-K. You know what I'm saying? Like the kids always need blankets. He can take it on trips. So when I purchased the blanket, I didn't get the smaller size. I intentionally got a larger size. I can't remember what the website is, but I will add like it in the description, and I will also put it as an overlay on this video so that you can go to the website. But when I got this blanket right here, I knew that I wanted it to last, like not just for him being like really small, but I wanted it to like grow up with him, right? So that's why I got a bigger size intentionally. And then also like I can put it whenever like on his bed, like when he just gets older. Like this is a blanket that he could legit say, I had this blanket ever since I was a baby, and it would be the truth, like ever since I was born. So I do love this blanket. Again, you can get like different colors off of the website, and this blanket right here, like these are my favorite things. Like literally, I love these blankets. And the thing about it is, I wanted to pick things that were custom, because a lot of times when we're around other children, you know what I'm saying? It won't be like, oh, well, where's your blanket? Like, we'll know which blanket is his because it has his name on it. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you know, when we're mingling with other children, it's no question of whose blanket is that? Whose bottle is that? So that brings me to this. Now, this I know I got off of Amazon. So it actually has like his name. You could customize the name things as well, for his customize the name for the bottles. So I wanted everything to be custom. To be honest, I wanted things to be custom. I wanted to be able to, when we go places with other children, again, I wanted to be able to know which items or which things are my baby's things, because I don't want to pick up no other mother's toys or anything that she may have for her child. So custom. So these are custom. I got these from Amazon. The other thing that is pretty much custom as well, that is one of my favorite things, is I got a custom bag. So the custom bag, I actually ordered this off of Amazon as well, because I was like, I want to know where my baby stuff is at. Like, I just got to know. I don't want to get mixed up, no nothing. So I do love these custom items that I bought for him. And then when it comes to like the bottles and stuff like that, when it comes to the bottles, I always just have like a bottle case. For the most part, I have a bottle case, and then you just open up the bottle case, and then again, I have a bottle. Now this one is a super bottle, but with the bottle, I use the Dr. Brown bottles, and then I added, like, sometimes he doesn't like to eat his food all of the time. So a lot of times with the pouches and stuff that I have, like, I just put the pouches and kind of just mix it with the milk and then with the water. So that's what this is in here. But I wanted to show y'all the bottle and how and how I make sure that he has the bottle. Again, I put it in the bottle pouch, because a lot of times, being a busy mama, like, sometimes these bottle tops come off sometimes, and I just don't want to deal with, oh, where's the bottle top? So I was like, you know what? Let me just get the bottle case. So he has the bottle case too, and we put it in his bag. I don't know if that's being extra, but hey, it is what it is. When it goes back to the breast pumps, right? So let's just rewind again, and let's just go back to the breast pumps. Now, with the breast pump, these are some of the things that I actually have as well, that are also some of my favorite items. I always use these. So when I was pumping, and a lot of times I had to pump on the go, literally pump on the go. So when I was pumping on the go, on the streets, whatever, in the car, during church, I know a few times during church, I had to go and leave church, go in the car, pump, and come back inside of the church, like just something you have to do. So these natural ingredients, non-residue, clean wipes were my favorite friends. And this is Mom Cozy too. Yay. It's not sponsored. I just kind of, if I like one brand, I just buy all the stuff that I need from that brand. All right, so these are the Mom Cozy no residue clean. I used to clean my breast pumps all the time with these, so I make sure that I have like packs just with me in my handbag, in the baby bag. I always make sure that I had these. All right, the next thing is the Tubby Todd Bath Co all-in-one ointment. My son has very, very sensitive skin, so this ointment was really, really good. So what I actually used to do with this ointment is I used to like mix it up with a little bit of Vaseline and kind of just like put it like just a little bit. But for the most part, this thing lasts me so long, y'all. I enjoyed this thing. Like, it is empty, so I literally need to go and order like a new new one. But this actually, like, he can like break out a lot or whatever, so I make sure that I use this as well. All right, so when it comes back to the breast pump stuff, I got a lot of like the Freedom Mom stuff. So what I used to do is I got a lot of, like, now, I mean, we're talking about nursing, but these are like a lot of the pads. So I made sure that I had like a lot of pads and stuff with me, pads for my boobs. just in case some of the milk came out. That's what I'm talking about. So I made sure that I kept like some of these pads that were good. I got like these are like the premium nursing pads. So this is one of the last things that I had, like the nursing pads that I had. And then I also got like, like the nipple creams and stuff because you need these like, whenever. And then what else is in here? And then I used to get these. But the thing about my son is I bought all of these different things and he really didn't latch on like at all. So I was exclusively pumping. However, when you first start pumping and stuff, like it's so much on your it's just so much on your body. So I purchased like a whole bunch of these things as well. All right. Now, this Aquaphor ointment is also one of my favorite things because regardless of what is going on, when I change my baby's diaper, I always make sure that I put some Vaseline or some Aquaphor ointment or something on there. And I believe that because both my mom and I have been practicing like using Vaseline and stuff, like we have not had like a terrible diaper rash or a diaper rash at all. And he's almost 1 year old. And I believe that that came with, he'll be one literally a week from today. So I believe that this was the main thing that helped with the diaper rash. Like we just, every time, if it was pee, poop, whatever, just use the Aquaphor or even like the Vaseline that we had. And I just, put it just on his little boom boom and we were good. All right. The next thing that is my favorite, he really does. So in addition with using like the Tubby Todd, then I actually had like the Aveeno baby. So I use this. His skin is very sensitive. So I make sure that all of the items that I use on his skin, I make sure that it is for babies with sensitive skin. All right. So the next thing that we have that is another one of my favorites is we actually bought this thing right here. I don't even know what to call this, but this is what we put on him, like just in case like he may fall or like kind of just lean back. So it goes like behind his head. So if he ever like falls or bumps his head or something like that, then we make sure that he has this, especially at this age that he is at. We always make sure that he has his this on. So I'll show y'all how we do it since he's here with me. So this is just a demonstration. Hi, Miles. So with this, I just kind of just put his book bag on him and I'll be like, oh my goodness, big guy, you are about to walk. Yeah. So we just put this on him and then I just make sure that it's kind of just like looped around or whatever. And I just put it on him. So this is how we do with that. So it makes sure that he doesn't kind of just fall. All right. So while he's in my lap, the next thing that I use for my baby is Shea Moisture, a baby detangler. And I use this on his hair. So look at the before the Shea Moisture. And this baby has a head full of hair. Okay. So this is baby's hair before. Say hi. Say hi. Hi, baby. Hi. And we're just gonna put like come on, just a little bit in my hand. See? Yeah, mommy say hello, Miles. Hi, Miles. All right, so we're just gonna put it in our hands, and I always just kind of just rub it in his hair. Sometimes he like it, sometimes he doesn't, but it smells so good. Yeah, that a boy. Good job. It smells really good. So I normally put this in his hair, and I mean, sometimes I put like ponytails or something in his hair, but for the most part, um, okay, okay, okay. That a boy. Good job. Good job, Miles. Good job. All right, good job. Where you going? Where you going? Don't touch. Don't touch. Hold on. So there we go. All right. So he has his little little thing on his hair, his little shea moisture. I put a little bit more on it because sometimes it does curl up. So when it curls up, it looks so good. So here it is. Dad, boy, good job. All right. So my baby just got a makeover. Hold on, Miles. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I know. I know. Yeah. Look. Look at the camera. See? All right. There we go. So this is baby's hair. I don't have anything to wipe my hands off. Maybe I'll just use this free to think. Quick intermission, guys. Sorry. Want to use this? Yeah. Wipe mommy hands off. All right. Yeah. Say mommy. There you go. There we go. We got some wipes. Yeah. Some wipes. Okay. So we're almost done. We're almost done since he's, whatever. Okay. Okay. All right. Come on. Sit right here. We almost finished. There we go. Maybe he'll play with that for a second. All right. So the next thing that is my favorite is, all right. So of course, babies always have like, you know, I did get this. I don't even know what this thing is called, like this nose thing, but I didn't use this. I didn't use this nose thing. Um, I think you do it like that. And I think like there's like another piece that goes on this nose thing. I didn't use it. I didn't use it. When the time did come for me to use like the suction, I just went old school and just used this suction cup is what I used. I didn't use this thing because I couldn't see myself putting like sucking it out. I don't know, it just sounded weird. So I just used this nose little thing right here when it was time for me to take his nose boogers and stuff. And then of course this right here, I use this thermometer right here whenever it was time, like whenever he had a fever or something like that. I use this thermometer, and then that way I can just check him. So he really, it's okay. It's okay. So I use this thermometer right here whenever he did have a fever, but he didn't have like many sicknesses and stuff like that. So he was pretty good when it came to that. So these are my most favorite things. I have like this camera or whatever, and it shows me like what he's doing in the back. This is the Honest camera. It's actually supposed to be like let me see if I can show y'all if it's actually supposed to be like attached to the dashboard. But the only thing is, it was like one time during the summertime it melted, but let me take the phone down. So when I'm driving, it's supposed to look like this, like propped up. However, the thing had melted and I just never put it back. So it's actually supposed to be like this. So what I normally do is just like put it like on the bottom when I'm driving or whatever, so I can see what he's doing. But it's supposed to be like right under the rear view mirror, and it's not. But I just keep it where I could just always see like what he's doing when he's crying or whatever. Like I always just look at my camera that is in the back so I can see my baby. The first things that we love are these little things right here I purchased from Shein. Okay, I'll give it back. So I purchased these like hanger labels, and I actually got these from Shein. Now the thing that I like about these labels is that all of them are like by the month. So I got like the 0 to 6 months, and then the 18 to 24 months, and then the 3 to 6 months. So when I had my baby shower, these were actually like I got so much clothes from my baby shower that I wanted to make sure that I got these little labels, and then that way I could separate them. And again, I got these from Shein. Again, no particular order. These are just some of the favorite things that I've gotten. So in addition to that, the next thing that I do have is the hanger. So I also got these hangers from Shein as well. And what I like about these hangers, and so again, none of the items that I am talking about are sponsored for this video. These are just some of my favorite items that I use all of the time. So when it comes to these hangers, I actually love these hangers because you could adjust it according to like the child's size. So as they get bigger, then it also extends out, and then you can just kind of just clamp them back in. So for a smaller age, and then it just extends out for the larger size clothing. And then I also like it where, like, whenever they get pants and stuff like that, that it can just go right on this hook. So speaking of clothes, and while we are still in our Shein phase, I am such a busy mom until I don't have time to actually match outfits all of the time. So one of the things that I totally did when he was first born, and even now, is I got like a whole bunch of rompers, or I don't know what they call them for little boys, or onesie type things. But I legit bought like every single outfit in addition to what he got from his baby shower. And I just went and I bought a whole bunch of onesies, like, because I don't have time to be piecing outfits together. So I figured for me, with my schedule, doing so many different things, the fastest way that I can make sure that he is dressed and that he looks the nicest is to make sure that I got a whole bunch of little jumpers or rompers or whatever you call them for the babies, onesies. But the majority of his closet is outfits that are just so easy to put on. I don't have to think about it. I know that he'll look appropriate, and I like the colors and stuff as well. So rompers are my favorite things. All right, the next thing that is so cool for this journey, and this is my favorite thing. Again, I'm not really going by ages because he's almost one, so everything is literally random. All right, mom cozy. OMG. Did I love pumping? I didn't quite love like pumping, but this breast pump made things like so convenient. So what I actually had to do was I purchased two breast pumps because one of them, I don't know, got like out the way or whatever. So it is still like in its bag. I don't pump anymore. I think I stopped pumping when he was about maybe 7 months or 8 months is when I stopped the pumping journey. However, I used to carry this with me. Like, I used to pump like before work, during my lunch break, and after work, and then a time like in the evening. But these mom cozies made pumping so convenient. And then actually with these breast pumps here, everything is kind of just still in its place. So these were the breast pumps here, and then I don't even know if it's still okay. So it has like different levels or whatever that I could have pumped, and I'm so glad I don't have to do this anymore because he's almost one. But it actually has like different pump levels or whatever. So I had basically, so this is my favorite pump. This is my favorite pump. I like the convenience of it. This pump is everything. If you don't have anything else on your registry or whatever, you need to make sure that you get a mom cozy pump. Again, this was my favorite. I love the packaging of the mom cozies. Again, too, when it came to the convenience of, I have so many. I bought so many. I had like a whole entire pack of the storage bags because I was pumping a lot and I was producing a lot of milk. So I don't even remember how many ounces a day that I was doing, but I have so many mom cozy bags that these bags are so good. It actually lets you know, like, the purple means that it's cold, the blue is the optimum, and then the white color is hot. And it actually has like a little temperature gauge right here where you could tell like what is the temperature of the milk once you warm it up. And I don't miss this phase at all, but it was so convenient pumping and making sure that my mom had the milk and stuff that he need. And these storage containers as well are so durable. So even when you warm them up, like, they wouldn't melt, because I had other bags that actually melt, but with these do not melt. All right, so after I finished doing like my pumping phase, so mom cozy breast pump, then I had the mom cozy storage pumps, and then when I stopped breastfeeding him or when I stopped pumping, I actually transitioned, and I have all of this in the playpen. I actually transitioned to the Kendamil. So my sister-in-law also has two twin boys, and our sons are 6 months in age. So I was asking her, I was like, well, what is some of the best like milk that you've gotten? And she was like, girl, we use this. I was like, all right, well, I'll use Kendamil too, right? So I actually started using Kendamil. He does very good with the Kendamil. Also with this as well, you have to kind of buy it in bulk, because every time that I go to like Walmart, every time I go to any store, it's always kind of just sold out. So I feel like God was looking out for me when it comes to Kendamil, because every time I went to the store and get one, they would always be on their last can for some reason. So Kendamil was definitely is what we use right now until he turns 1, and then I don't know what kind of milk we'll use then. But he basically went from breast milk into now it is Kendamil. So that is some of the things that I use all of the time. All right. Okay, so now it is time to model. Let's see. Mr. Miles is wearing, let's see what his shirt says. Let's see what your shirt says. It says dream, lead, achieve, and believe. So his outfit, and no, this is not sponsored again. His outfit is from the Children's Place. Let's see. Yeah, that a boy. Oh, he wants to walk. His outfit is from the Children's Place. And again, this isn't sponsored. So let me tell you how I got this shirt of his. So the Children's Place sometimes have shirts for like $2, $3, $5, $4, $8. So I came up upon a section and I was like, oh, these shirts would be so perfect for him. So this is his little shirt right here. So he's modeling today. It says dream, lead, achieve, and believe. Good job, Miles. You can show everyone your outfit. So yeah, Children's Place, and you can look up and get like a lot of outfits for like a really cheap price. So yeah, $2.50. I think I went on a clearance rack, and when I saw that it was like a lot of clothes on the clearance rack, I was like, oh yeah, I gotta get it. So he got like a whole lot of shirts for the on the low, for like on the low, for on the low. It was cheap on the low. All right, so those are all of my things for right now. So there we go. I could literally just find that was like at my fingertips thus far. So leave me a comment below and let me know if you enjoyed this video, if you enjoyed the essentials that I would consider for this video. And then if you have any questions below, then just let me know. But for right now, I thank you all so much for watching. And now it's time for me to get back to my mommy duties. Bye. You done? You finished? Huh? I'm not laughing. You finished? All right. I think you're done. See, I'm done. Yeah, you done? And know the sounds they make. I know my letters and I know the sounds they make. I know my letters and I. Oh. Hey, go Miles. Go Miles. Hey, 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 hey.
Set it out, Miles. Set it out, Miles. Set it out, Miles. Are you?
I know my letters and I know the sounds they make.
I know my letters and I know the sounds they make. I know my letters and I know the sounds they make. They make A, B, C, D, E,
F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P,
S, T, U, V, W, X,